No? But if your mind is scattered in so many ways, in so many deities and so many places, can you have focus? You will never be able to have focus because your mind is so much absorbed everywhere else. If you have your Shreya represents everything in the totality of everything. The Guru is the Shreya itself. In Bhagavad Gita, chapter 9, verse, I think, 25? Can you check? Chapter 9, verse 25. Lord Krishna said, those who worship the Devas go to the world of the Devas. Is it 25? Huh? Good. Just to be clear about it. So, those who worship the Devas go to the Devas. Those who worship the ancestors go to the ancestors. Those who worship the Buddhas, which is the element, go to the element. And those who worship me, come to me. It's very clear to understand that, Because our mind is scattered in so many ways, in so many places, in so many aspects, so many forms. No? When we are talking about Devas, when Lord Krishna is saying about Devas, he is talking about the multitude of realities which exist. Because the Deva can't be just one. Because this world is filled with Devas. Everything. Your body is filled with so many Devas. So it's the same. Let's see. If your attention doesn't have that single pointed mind focus upon this relationship between you and the Supreme Lord, the mind will be scattered. And always it is due why people pray to the Devas, who worship the Devas and the demigods, because they want something. They are not clear in what they want. When you are not clear what you want, then you look elsewhere. You look in everything. But yet you don't know what you're looking for. Many people have this problem. They say, yes, we love God, but you love the perception of God. You love what people understand, what we tell you about God. But you have that experience of God. It's very different in itself. So to be given your Ishtadev is to build also this relationship, to have the single pointed towards your Ishtadev, which in return will propel you towards one single supreme reality, which is the Lord Himself. The worshipping, the second thing that He said, to worship the ancestors. Again, this ancestral worship is based upon tradition. When one is stuck into the old ways, doesn't move forward. So you are in a stale, stagnation, that's the word. So you live in the past, even if you are now in the present, but yet your whole attitude, your whole understanding, your whole function, your whole old ways is in the past. This is majority of the people is like that. That's what it means. Those who worship the old ways, they are stuck in the old ways. Because you see, when we talk about the Holy Scriptures, the Vedas, for example, or the Bhagavatam, or the Bhagavad Gita, it is relevant for now. What you're going, you can't go in the past. You are now, only now can really make you advance. What happened in the past, we can't. They stand as the past, the ancestral worship, they stand as something which you have to have respect, but you have to move forward, you have to be yourself, you have to attain to something which is in constant movement. You're not stuck. Then he said, to those who worship the Buddhas, the elements. So the elements are modern day of working. How the mind functions today. Nowadays, our mind is based upon science. Imagine the sage, they knew about that. They knew. Bhagavan Krishna talked about it already 5,000 years ago. So the mind is always stuck upon. So nowadays we look at things, we don't take tradition as much importance. Tradition is old stuff, So we look at science. So in Advaita, it's all described. You have all kinds of science, biology, chemistry, physics, zoology, astrology, all kinds of logic. So you see, when the mind is diverted only toward the outside, that's what you will attain. There's no progression, there's no movement. You have a clear goal, you come to that goal, and that's it. And most of the goal is based upon something which is external. This is the Buddhas. Then to one said, those who worship me, come to me. This is the catching point. So who is he? He is the totality of everything, isn't it? When we say, if I ask right now, who is Krishna? Who is God? What will be the answer? He's everything. God is love. That's the common answer which I always get. But no one didn't say about that right now. To perceive the totality, you have to know the totality. Otherwise, it's just the only verbal talk, nothing else. And to know that totality, you must firstly perceive him within yourself, within you. If you have not perceived him within yourself, looking for him outside, you will be disappointed. Because what you will see in the outside will encounter only what you have inside of you. How you think you are. You know this proverb, isn't it? Somebody asked, the person said, tell me what is in your mind, and I will tell you who you are. Because what you have in your mind determines who you are. If you are a negative person, you can't expect something positive out of it. If you're an angry person, you can't expect that the person will be sweet as a nectar. This is logic. So Bhagavan here is the reminding, but I am the indweller of yourself. Where you have to have that single pointed minded devotion, only through that you can attain me. So that you will find only within you, not outside of you. Find me inside of you, you will find me everywhere. That's what they say, huh? If you don't find me inside of you, if you want to look for me in books, if you want to look for me in the mountain, or you will never find me. Because I am sitting within the core of your heart. There that you have to find me. That who worship me, come to me. But worship then means only onto the ritual aspect of worship. Worship means to transcend that limitation of the mind.